What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bennett Brothers podcast. Today we found the reason why everybody's turning gay and soft and everyone's turning into pussies. And you're not going to believe it, guys. This would never make sense in a million years until I found out about it. And it is the fact that people are eating Fruity fucking Pebbles and Fruit Loops. Yes, it's a man's food. What was that?
That was the computer.
Oh, shit. Now, we've came to the conclusion that no man would ever wake up, eat Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops and think, all right, I'm going to go to fucking war today. I'm going to take over the world today. No man would ever do that. You know, he'd probably wake up and eat like, I don't know, steak and like a whole rack of ribs first thing in the morning. He wouldn't wake up and go, Fruit Loops, and then in the same sentence say, I'm going to take over the world today. That doesn't happen. So, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, whatever these are, what are these called?
Captain Crunch.
Yeah. Well, anyways, these things right here, you know, I think they're kind of part of the cause for people being pussies. People are also just pussies.
You're literally eating rainbows.
These.
You're eating rainbows before you go to work.
What do you think this is made out of?
I don't know.
What are the fucking ingredients on this? I don't even know what's in these, and I bet you don't know either. And even if you read the ingredients on this, you probably wouldn't be able to pronounce them or understand them, which is... Hey! Give me the fucking mouse! The ball came out. Oh, look at this. You got all these to pick from. Fucking nerds. All right, what's next?
All this garbage.
Yogurt. Yoplait yogurt. All right, this is pure shit right here. This is just a Slurpee of garbage.
It's just...
I want to show you guys a man's yogurt, okay?
Oh my gosh.
This is the yogurt you eat before you go to war. There we go. Greek God's yogurt. Now, when you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to eat a big-ass bowl of Greek God's yogurt and go take over the world, that makes sense, okay? You don't wake up and say, all right, I'm going to eat a big old bowl of Yoplait. What's their gayest flavor?
Probably blueberry. Strawberry. Yo, what the heck? They got a chocolate whip.
Where?
Right there.
Hey, you don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to eat a big old bowl of chocolate whip Yoplait yogurt, and then I'm going to go take over the world or go to war. Or go, like, get rich. You don't do that. You wake up and you say, I'm about to down a whole entire tub of Greek God's yogurt, because I don't fuck around, and I'm going to go fuck shit up.
Hell yeah.
You don't think Yoplait. You know what else you don't think? Danimals! You don't wake up and think, I'm gonna drink me a bottle of Danimals yogurt and I'm gonna go
I'm gonna go bananas over my new job.
I'm gonna go flip burgers, I'm gonna go work out and take over the world. No. You think, all right, I'm gonna go drink me a thing of Danimals and then, I don't know, maybe go back to Walmart and ask every girl out and see if I can find a girlfriend.
Go to Walmart.
Look at this fucking pussy-ass monkey. You want to drink that? You know what? My bad. Men probably aren't drinking this, but you're giving it to your kids. Or your girlfriend's giving it to your kids. Stop this shit now. Look at this pussy. Not even the monkey will drink that shit.
He's not even drinking Danimals. He's eating good yogurt.
Yeah, look at this gangster-ass monkey right here. You see him drinking Danimals? I don't know how well you guys can see the TV, but hopefully pretty good. Hopefully well enough. Lunchables!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a man's food. It has meat!
Hold on, boss. I gotta pick up my Lunchables before I come into work.
Look at this.
Because I need lunch. That looks like pure garbage.
Look at this fucking joke.
Dude, those are like... Is that salami?
This is plastic. This looks like something that you would have.
Oh, this is like the gummy version.
Oh. Well, fuck
Why
that.
would you still buy that anyways?
They're both the same. This
won't-
looks like something that you would have in one of those little child's play places. You know, like the big plastic ones from daycare? That is what this looks like. And you're just like, add to cart. Boop. Hey, add it to my... No! I'm not strong enough to press the mouse button anymore because I hate Lunchables! Fucking nerds.
Dude, you're just going off on this food.
Because it's stupid.
It is
Who
stupid.
the fuck eats that? Look at it.
Yo, Yo, I might have to buy it now. There's babes
Look at
on
this, guys.
it. You literally have human feces all over your food.
I can see the plastic in that cheese. You see that salt? You see how perfectly it's laid on these crackers? I promise you, that's not real salt. They probably took plastic while it was still hot and melted it to the cracker.
We got pineapple
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple pizza. Pizza
All right.
pineapple.
Pizza's one thing, okay?
Pizza's good.
But pineapple does not belong on pizza, and that is, I will stand behind that. Any man who thinks that pineapple belongs on pizza, I challenge you to one-on-one, hand-on-hand battle. I will fuck up any man who eats pineapple on his pizza. Oh shit, Mike Tyson just texted me and said he likes pineapple on his pizza. I don't have too much to say for this because, I mean, pineapple's good and pizza's good. As long as you're not eating Tostitos or Tostino's pizza, you know, the fucking plastic pizza, yeah.
Dude, those taste like buns. Straight buns.
Oh,
And then we got well done
steak. All right.
It's literally fried.
This is a woman's steak right here. Another thing that's
Wait,
making...
actually how Donald Trump eats his steaks matters.
I don't like Donald Trump
Donald Trump
anymore.
is a pussy.
There's still a little bit of pink here, okay? But look,
Oh, dude, it's like on the sides.
the other thing that's making men pussies is eating well-done steak.
Dude.
This is not a man's steak. No man has ever woke up, eaten a well-done steak, or not even woke up, gone to bed after eating a well-done steak, and woke up the next day ready for battle and ready to take over the world. No, he woke up the next morning and was probably like, Mommy, let me out of my crib.
I want steak. It's time for breakfast.
So, if you're a man and you eat well-done steak, you should probably have your girlfriend stop cooking for you. And I don't know, just next time you want a steak, don't ask for it to be well done. If I was a chef and someone asked for well-done steak, I would come out from the fucking kitchen with a knife and slit their throat.
I would tell them to get out of my store.
In case you're wondering what good steak looks like,
Good steak. Just look up good steak. What the fuck?
here you go. Here's about how it should be done. Oh, but seriously, this is how your steak should look.
Pink?
Yes, medium rare. It's the only good steak. It's the only steak where if you eat it, you will become less of a pussy
Oh.
and more of a man. So, we got a graph here, all right? Let's look at this.
We have so many tabs open. We have just skipped
All
it.
right, so right here, mega pussy. Right here, still pretty mega pussy. Right here, you're not that bad of a person. And then right here, you're a good guy. Right here, you're a killer. You're the man. McDicks!
Woo! I would really like some fake chicken nuggets right now. And some fake hamburgers where they don't even clean the grill.
Look, here's the gay part, all right? If you're gonna eat chicken like a man. Don't eat. Hey, this looks like they're real chicken nuggets, animated.
This is China.
All right? You can't run around eating this fake meat, this bullshit. You might as well eat vegan meat.
I want to know where their producer's at
And-
for all of this.
Production. And then expect to still be a man and not want to chop off your penis,
No,
okay?
pick one.
When you eat,
Jacob, pick one.
guys, when you eat all of these foods, that's when you start to consider chopping off your penis, becoming a cat, becoming a dog, identifying as a lion because you're such a pussy that you need to identify as something that's actually hardcore. This is where things start to go wrong, guys. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay? It doesn't mean it's not okay to get McDonald's like once in a while, okay? But if you and your kids are living off of McDonald's, you're probably all pussies. Oh, and then here's the next mistake that's not really your fault, but here's the evolution of chickens. In case you were wondering, hey, those are fucking feet, not chickens. Get those nasty ass things out of here.
You just went to a new tab.
Oh,
You just deleted the old tab.
no, they're right here. Anyways,
Look at these chickens.
they basically give your chickens. These are GMO chickens right here. All right?
Oh, sad chicken.
This is basically what your chickens look like. So, people decide that they want to go with the chicken that's like another dollar less than the expensive chicken, you know? The actual non-GMO chicken that's real chicken that's going to give you benefits. Instead, they eat this fucking thing right here. It's
garbage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs.
Oh my
It has
gosh.
6 legs, and it's 7 times the size of a normal chicken. What do you think this is doing to you? That is why you just eat non-GMO stuff, non-artificial stuff, real foods, medium rare steaks, all right? You gotta eat like real foods. You gotta eat good stuff, so that way when you get punched in your mouth, your teeth don't just fall out of your face because they're fucking plastic at this point, okay? You can't be a man who's made out of plastic and expect to not start to have your wiener fall off and you grow a vagina, okay? Or you, even worse, decide that you're gonna become a cat or a woman or something like that. You gotta watch out for this stuff, guys. You can't be eating fake chickens because then you're gonna become a fake man and want to turn into a fake woman and be a pussy, okay? You gotta watch out for this stuff, guys. What do we got next? We got the whole shebang here, guys.
We got all the junk food. We got all the stuff that is literally fake.
We're not allowed to bash on Doritos, all right? They're good. This is what like 90% of Americans'
Eat
pantries look like right here, okay?
Twinkies,
Now-
honeycomb, Cheetos, blow pops.
Fake ass mac and cheese.
Just all the garbage. The mac and cheese that you're eating is literally just straight up plastic because
Guys, there's healthy alternatives for everything, okay? America is actually one of the most unhealthy places on earth. I think it is the most unhealthy. And Americans don't really pay attention to this. They're just eating plastic. They're getting massively overweight.
Yeah.
And they're not doing anything to help it. You wonder why you have brain fog all the time or why you're dumber than a box of rocks? It's because of the shit that you're eating. That's why old people are smarter. It's because they didn't have access to fucking blow pops and Cheetos and Twinkies. They weren't eating plastic. So when all you do is eat this garbage, what do you think it's doing to your brain? What do you think it's doing to your body? Like,
when you digest
you're not
food,
producing right.
when you digest food, it literally like it's supposed to heal your body and help you live. But just eating straight up garbage on a day-to-day basis is not helping your body at all, and your body and your health are just slowly going down, and you're slowly getting bigger and bigger because your body doesn't know how to produce this stupid crap.
Yeah.
See, like, look at that guy. Go back up. This guy has a huge nose, and that's from eating cereal every single morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Seriously, people like 20 years ago even were so much different looking than people today.
Yeah.
Like,
People are a lot more, like, genetically, everyone is really dumb and really ugly.
different. Like, well, maybe not even ugly, but like they're just different. Like, people shouldn't look.
Are we allowed to bash on people like that? Yeah. Like, look at this kid. Look how ugly he is.
No, but
just
you
the-
can't expect to have a properly functioning mind and body eating this shit. This stuff's terrible for your lungs, your mind, everything. it's terrible for everything. And then when you try to be healthy and eat healthy meats and stuff, little do you know, first of all, you might be eating this gay ass shit because you're a pussy, but even worse, you might be eating this.
It's terrible.
What is that?
It's terrible.
Look at this pussy ass chicken. GMO chicken got his ass kicked.
They stabbed him right in the butt and put random genetics inside of his body.
Then
See, this is what you should eat: breakfast,
we
lunch,
got
and
the
dinner.
Greek god's water. Or we got the Greek god's yogurt. Now, since we're here on this topic, guys, I want to talk about water. As you can see, we're drinking pretty expensive waters here. It's like 10 or 11 bucks for 6 of them. Whereas you could just get a big case of 30 waters for like $4. But you guys got to understand how terrible the waters you're drinking are even. So let's just...
You find so much random junk inside your water and not even really thinking about it.
So BPA. Now, the difference between this water and a normal water is that most normal waters today have these thin bottles. Grab that bottle over there.
All right.
This is a fucking science class today, guys, all right? So listen up. We're teaching you science on food and how to not be a pussy anymore, guys. This is one of the most important videos we've ever made because it's going to teach you how to treat your body and not be a pussy anymore, all right? I am a fucking scientist. I'm a professional, and you need to listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this bottle is about 4 times as thick as this piece of shit bottle right here. First of all, what kind of a pussy walks around with one of these instead of one of these? This is a man's water. If you fuck with me, I can shove this water into your face and most likely break your teeth out, whereas this water would crumble like a pussy. I don't want this water around me because he can't defend me. This water, on the other hand, I'll break your mouth open with it, okay? So, man's water, I don't know whose water. Anyways, BPA, this is thin-ass plastic, and it seeps into your water, and you drink it. I literally found this one water that was, like, massively infested with BPA, and every time I'd drink it, my throat would close up. That's why I started drinking this water, is because literally my throat would close up from the BPA. But these here are a much thicker bottle. None of the plastic melt or seeps into it. There's no BPA in it. I don't really give a shit about the whole 7.4 perfect pH and whatever, but it's not garbage water. Plus, I could smash your face with it instead of that water, which would crumble. But BPA, exposure to BPA is a concern because of the possible health effects on brain and prostate gland of fetuses, infants, and children. What is BPA and why is it harmful? BPA is a chemical that is present in hard plastics, including drinking water bottles and many household items. But
They make it
the
out of
symptoms
everything.
of too much BPA is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD, anxiety and depression, early puberty in girls, diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. Damages your fertility and causes serious eye damage, allergic skin reaction, and respiratory irritation. Like I said,
People take
your
showers
lungs.
in this stuff, and they wash it with their body. And then when they
No, because people don't shower out of a fucking water bottle. This is getting in you from the water bottles. Faucet water is even worse, though.
Yeah, but-
faucet water is horrible.
Yeah, but no, you listening to me? Like, when you turn on your hot water, your pores open up, and then you're washing yourself with this water and this soap. That soap also has bad stuff in it. And
Yeah,
when
that
your
too.
pores open up, then you get all of this nasty water inside of you, and then it builds up under it, and that's why you get acne.
Right.
And that's
But
what
then, like-
that's what the soap is supposed to help with. But
The BPA stuff, let's circle back to soap in a minute. The BPA, you guys should have already heard enough right there to be able to just invest a few more dollars in water to not drink garbage. It doesn't have to be core waters. I prefer glass water bottles, but I don't like carrying them around, so I just get these because my ass would probably break them. But because I keep them in my car, they'll clank around while I'm smashing on the gas in my Mustang, doing burnouts and stuff like that. I'll probably break them. So I just go with the plastic ones. But glass is even a better way to go. Or sip it straight out of a fucking mountain. I don't know. If I could, I would run a hose up in our window, kink it off, and just have it ready to pour water in my mouth every time I needed some. But that's not much of an option. But guys, that should tell you enough, okay? BPA, it's terrible for you. The foods that you're eating, you should really go research all of this stuff because it's so garbage. You're just basically eating plastic, which has no benefit to you other than making you fat and shortening your life. And essentially, guys, in case you're wondering why I'm talking about this, it's because I want less men to be pussies. You know, if I was ever to build an army, I would start by getting rid of all of these garbage foods, and who knows if we'll ever need an army, all right? So if you become less of a pussy, the world has a better chance, okay? We can't all be weak, but only a couple of us being strong doesn't help that much, okay? If you're sitting there brainwashed because there's plastic in your brain and they're able to fuck with it, then, you know, that just weakens the world. The more of you that stop being pussies, the better off the world is.
If you guys got an army and you guys had this whole facility and everything, would you buy these foods to feed your guys?
Would you?
Would you? Would you feed
I
your
won't
food?
even bring this stuff to my shop for my employees. I wouldn't even bring this stuff to the office. I did bring Cheez-Its to the office one time, but that was a one-time ordeal, okay? I don't normally just grab garbage. Like, it's one thing to consume this stuff. Essentially, everything is okay in moderation, but you have to keep it in moderation. Nothing can hurt you in moderation. You could smoke meth one time, and you'd be all right, right?
I wouldn't say that.
You could, and you'd probably be okay. I mean, not necessarily, but like one cigarette doesn't kill you. A couple thousand cigarettes kills you. So you have to just do it in moderation. You know, one cigarette a week probably won't kill you. 10 cigarettes a day will kill you. So everything just needs to be in moderation, right? Missing work one time out of the year probably won't make you go broke. But missing work twice a week, you'll probably end up broke. Everything is okay when it's broken down in moderation and you're not continuously doing it. It's like, it's okay to fuck up once or twice. It's not okay to it's not okay to mess up every single day though. But
Those look so good.
what you were just saying about soap is also true. I mean, not only so we've came to the conclusion now, you're drinking plastic, you're eating plastic, and then to top it off, either in the morning or at night, whenever you shower, although some of you bums don't shower, you're wiping chemicals all over yourself.
With soap.
And then if you're a woman, you're probably putting chemicals on your face as well, makeup. And then maybe you have a skincare routine where you wipe more shit on your face. I mean, people are basically, everything they're doing is chemicals and plastic, and nobody questions it. Nobody looks into it. I mean, when I see a box of Fruit Loops, that looks pretty questionable to me. And most people don't even question it. They're just like,
what are they even made out of?
they're just like, here you go, kids. Here's your Fruit Loops.
puff balls.
Well, I'll tell you one thing they're made out of. Red 40 right here. Red 40 is terrible for you. Contains benzene, a known cancer-causing substance. That should be enough to not give it to your kids and not eat it. But then, linked to certain ADHD symptoms such as hyperactivity and may also cause other neurobehavioral effects in children, people can check for red dye 40 on food labels if they wish to limit their intake. That should be enough. And I guarantee you, 50 years ago, nobody had ADHD. And now it's like every other kid I meet is like, I have ADHD. Cool, retard.
I don't know if I can work in the office with you because I have ADHD and I can't keep my mind straight.
Yeah. I knew this guy, one of my dad's friends, who had this son, and he couldn't give him red 40 because he would just go fucking nuts. Because red 40. And then yellow 5. Let's see. Food is supposed to be power, guys. Food is not supposed to be something that weighs you down and destroys you, is my point, okay? If you're not getting power from your food, then don't eat it. Because all it's doing is negatively affecting you. The one thing that's supposed to fuel and power your body is your food and your water. And if you're just taking in all the wrong stuff, then it's just going to absolutely destroy your body. And you're going to end up being a weak little pussy and probably chopping your wiener off. Yellow 5 has been associated with behavioral changes including irritability, restlessness, depression, and difficulty with sleeping. That should be enough for you right there to not want to consume this kind of stuff because, well, where do you think humans are getting all of these issues? And the system needs people to have all of these issues. That way they can control them. So, what
Rat
do you
race.
think?
Rat race.
Yeah. Wouldn't you think that these people are purposely doing this? You think they accidentally give you stuff that causes all of these issues? No, they're not just like, oh, I'm going to put this in here. Oh, sorry, didn't know it caused that issue. No, they want you to have these issues because they can control you easier. Do you think that if the system is able to give you stuff that will make it easier for them to be able to control you and make you do what they want, because at the end of the day, they don't care about you, why would they not do it? You think they accidentally did this and didn't ban it? No.
No.
Another point here, guys, you're complying with the system by eating all of this garbage food because it alters your mind and it makes you more of a slave. It helps them to control you. It helps them to be able to have a bunch of pussy little people who they can boss around. When they tell you to keep your mask on, you keep it on. When they tell you to do anything, you do what they say because they're able to alter your mind so easily. You got to take control of this stuff. You can't eat this garbage. It has to be some sort of a tactic for them to take over. Just like everything
you sound
else.
crazy just saying that. It's got to be a sign that they're trying to take over the world.
I know it makes me sound crazy, but do you think that they would put this stuff out because they think it's good for you? No, they're like, yes, this is going to alter the minds of humans and help us to be able to make them slaves. It can't be a good thing.
No.
They know that. So if they cared about people, why would they put it out?
And
because that's what they want.
And before they even release these foods, they test everything. So they know exactly what it's doing to you, what it's doing beneficially and negatively, and they know everything about it. So why would they put this certain type of stuff in your food if they knew it was going to do something like that?
Oh, and then high fructose corn syrup, their little replacement for sugar here, increases your appetite and promotes obesity more than regular sugar. Increased risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer.
I did not know that.
That is... You didn't?
No, I just knew that it was a fake sugar that was terrible for you.
Yeah, I've always known that. But what they're doing, guys, is they're just replacing real, genuine foods and stuff. And they're saying, hey, for 20 cents cheaper or $1 cheaper, you can have high fructose corn syrup, which increases your appetite and promotes obesity more than regular sugar, increased risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. But if you just hand over all of these chances, take all these risks, you can have it for $1 cheaper. And you're just like, okay. Yeah, deal. Because they've enslaved you so well that you don't even question that anymore. Since when the fuck did you look at the back of your food at the label and say high fructose corn syrup, red 40, yellow 5? What does that word say? I don't know how to read that. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. If you can't read it,
No, half the people don't even read it.
It's probably not
They
good.
just are like, oh, this looks good. And then they buy it.
you know how
and take
easy
it
it is to read genuine food? Oh, honey? Okay. Sugar? Simple word. Cane sugar? Simple word. All these things are so simple to read, and then they start bringing in all this insane stuff. If you can't read it, it's probably not that great for you. I mean, there is stuff like amoxicillin, which doesn't belong in food, but that's like hard to read, and it's basically like a miracle worker. But so not everything needs to be easy to read, literally, but if everything on there is just these big, huge words, they probably don't want you to be able to read them. Because then you can question them.
You could go forever and ever and ever just looking into details of what they have put in your food, and it'll just really leave you questioning on why they left this stuff in your food. And there's only really one result, and that's pretty much to keep you in the rat race.
Right. I mean, Hitler didn't shove people in the oven to be nice to them. It wasn't like, it's for your benefit, it's cold outside, I want to warm you up.
Dude, I don't think you can say that. You can't say that at all.
Why?
Because you're not really allowed to talk about Hitler shit.
All right. So the
Keep that in
ingredients
there.
of average water. Well water.
H2O.
Fluoride, sodium, whatever the fuck that word is. Lead. Chlorine.
Arsenic?
Let's drink it. Chlorine.
Yay!
Yes.
Let's go!
Fuck yeah.
I want to drink this so bad. Oh my gosh, dude. I could like drink water and be made of diamonds.
What chemicals are in our water? Water shouldn't have ingredients, guys. Let's see what's in tap water, guys. So we got chlorine and chloramine or chloramine. I don't know what that says. PFAs, forever chemicals,
And all this stuff is being ran through like pipes, like
Right.
metal pipes
Here's the crazy thing, guys.
and metal rust.
If you drink a cup of tap water versus a cup of mountain water, you will taste the difference dramatically. The cup of mountain water will taste very fresh. The cup of tap water is going to taste like absolute dog piss, which probably means that the cup of tap water is full of garbage. That mountain water, I promise you, that's 100 times better. So what do you think? Do you think they maybe went up in the mountains and put chemicals in that to make it taste fresh? Or your tap water is probably full of garbage? It's your tap water, guys, I promise. Your tap water is trash. You can taste the chemicals in it. It's like someone just took a torch and took gasoline, put the water up here, and then lit all the gas on fire and just burnt it while it was in a bowl of plastic. That is what tap water tastes like. That's not normal.
not
I would
good.
rather drink lake water after an alligator shit in it. It's going to explain to you why your favorite influencers are all pussies, and they're also helping to promote this absolute garbage because they all sold their souls, and they're pussies. And you believe them.
So probably the number one thing I want to really go over is probably Prime.
The worst part about Prime energy drinks, which KSI and Logan Paul are literally promoting like crazy to these kids, convincing them to drink it, and little do they know, it is packed full of sucralose. Which, here's what sucralose does. Can potentially lead to diabetes, increases your risk of IBS and Crohn's disease, possibly cause leaky gut, generate toxic and cancerous compounds when heated, and it makes you gain weight. It can change your gut microbiome by lowering the number of good bacteria by half.
By half.
And this
That's
is
insane.
what these idiots are promoting. This is what your favorite influencers try and get you to consume. And then they just swipe it out to these kids. Their whole audience is kids. They don't care about these kids. They don't care about anybody. They just want to make the money. They want to get people hooked on it. They obviously sold their souls, so they don't give a shit. And they just promote it like it's greatness.
It's not a healthy drink.
Prime drinks. Hold on. Prime drinks contain a source of artificial sweeteners which have been linked to some negative health consequences, especially when consumed frequently. Okay. Is Prime okay for kids? They're not suitable for children or young teens. Prime sports drinks can be better than Gatorade when you want electrolytes, but don't need added sugars because they replaced it with sucralose. Genius.
We're going to make so much freaking money, dude.
Seriously, though, like, I don't want to be the guy who was yapping about forever chemicals, but there's obvious chemicals. There's sucralose in it. It's garbage for you. The only good sugar alternative is stevia leaf, which that's not what they're using. So it's absolute garbage. It's sucralose. What makes Prime so sweet? There's no added sugar, but it is exceptionally sweet thanks to the addition of 3 artificial sweeteners: sucralose, aka Splenda, stomach pain, headaches, dizziness, and low blood sugar. One of the ingredients in Prime causes stomach aches, headaches, dizziness, and low blood sugar. Don't you think that's probably garbage? Foods really shouldn't do that to you. Another fun fact about foods, guys, is say you live in like North Dakota or Texas or something, bananas and stuff are actually bad for you. The way that food was meant to be is wherever you're at, whatever food is naturally there is what's supposed to be meant for you. So like bananas, we're not supposed to be eating those. People who have them growing where they are the people who are supposed to be eating bananas and stuff like that. So like them shipping bananas over here isn't, I mean, you think bananas are good for you, but they're not because you're not supposed to be eating them. You were meant to eat whatever food grows where you're at and whatever animals are where you're at. So if you live down by the sea, you were probably meant to eat fish. Yuck.
You not like eating fish?
No, I do. I was just kidding. Like Alaskans eat fucking grizzly bears and moose and salmon and halibut. Anyways, guys,